Good afternoon, my mate. Thank you for the videos. And yeah, well done. A lot of really good looking stuff there. So very, very happy. Very happy where we're at in a short space of time. Okay. So from the setup, okay, tilting over, pushing the hips back, lifting the chin, all looks fantastic. Also looks like you're getting there much quicker and much easier these days. Okay, not such hard work to figure it out. And then that weight shift, the right hip. Okay, no sliding or anything like that. Looks absolutely fantastic. All right. Yes, still a little short and deep. Okay, but for now, I'm okay with that. I see with the driver you are trying to get up, so that's fine. And then what I was saying in the video is how are we going to elevate? Because that one driver you took such a big turn. There's not much more you can do. So how are we going to lengthen it? Is elbow up, okay, and probably a little bit of wrist set as well. Okay, but we don't need to do that this week. All right, so. I'm just referring back to the notes I've given you on those videos, right? So I'm really happy with what you're trying to do with that driver and with the setup and the backswing, all looking really, really good. Okay, so where we need to focus our energy is when you were here, this is what I was explaining. Okay, done all the hard work, all right, but generally speaking, okay, we want to hit the ball from here. Okay, a little bit inside, a little bit open. Okay, and then from there, the body kind of stalls and we try and get the club back. Okay, and the body kind of stands up. This is how what you're trying to do at the moment, right? What I want done is more body rotation, club getting there. Okay, there's that one sort of wedge or 9-9 that you hit that was much more back of the ball, not here. Okay, and then with the body, the arms and club are going to go left on the circle. All right, what you're going to also pick up is a little bit less closing of the face in time as well. Okay, so at first, obviously, if you go there and close the face, some might go a little bit left. That's okay. You're kind of aiming right anyway, so you don't have to worry too much about that. What I don't want is that one that goes there. Okay, that's really not going to work at all. Okay, and we saw that it didn't work, right? Okay, a couple of really good swings that we hit a little bit up the toe. Again, it's for the same thing, sort of running out of space, just standing up a little bit and we catch it up the toe. Okay, so we're going to focus our energy on the completing of the circle, letting the club and the arms follow that body rotation, and then a little bit of center striking. The center striking is going to come from not standing up. All right, so although we're going to focus on the center striking, you're going to feel like you're staying a little more over the ball. All right, if you hit one or two out the heel, that's okay. You're going to figure it out. Okay, so that is where we're at. Super, super happy. Okay, so a little warm up. Okay, so first one is helicopters. Okay, helicopters is this one. Okay, shoulders out. Shoulders out. Arms out, shoulder height, okay, in your posture, and you kind of turn down. Okay, you're good there, that's fine. Okay, but you're going to focus on the backswing, so you're going to keep turning and feel like you get into that position instead of that position. Okay, so that's your warm-up. All right, and then some hip rotations. Okay, just going to put the club on your hip. Okay, again, it's the same thing. We don't want the hip to stall. We want the hip open by the time we hit it and through. Okay, and then shoulders, okay, similar to helicopter. Backswing is absolutely perfect. Okay, and then downswing is got to be more on top of the ball, less there. So you can see how that right shoulder sort of dropping is what's going to take you inside and not turning. Okay, so right shoulder there and through. Okay, and just kind of sort of teaching your body little feels that you'll pick up later in your golf swing. So that's your kind of little loosening up warm-up. Okay, from there out to out, this is because, again, a little bit of that hinge, but we're going to start getting into short game over the upcoming weeks. Okay, so now that the golf swing is starting to work so well. Okay, out to out, nice narrow stance, ball in the middle. Okay, we just turn our shoulders and we make a little L shape here. Okay, and then we just turn the body through and we make another little L shape there. And it just keeps everything neat and tidy. Okay, so a little L shape, little L shape. Okay, just with your, you can do it even with your 58 if you want to, but otherwise with your sandwich. Okay, everything neat and tidy. When you're doing those, concentrate for now on the L to L, not necessarily the quality of the shot. Okay, the quality of the shot will come as everything synchronizes. Okay, so a little L to L. All right, then the first drill we're doing, okay, we're doing the Obviously, same setup, everything. All right. We're doing the complete the circle drill. So we're working on. Wait. Okay. So we're working on this side of the golf ball. All right. So yes, sometimes we're a little bit here, but we're skipping that and we're working over here in front of the golf ball. This part. All right. And again, exactly as I said, just trying to initiate a little more body rotation, but more importantly, okay, letting the arms and the club go to the left, not down the target line like that. That's no, that's yes. That's no, that's yes. Okay, so try and rotate your body to help you, but get comfortable hitting a few way left. Okay, get comfortable with the arms and the club going left. Okay, so that's the first drill. Okay, just feeling like you complete the circle. Okay. Cool, maybe I should do that drill. Okay, very good. Okay, and then second one is center striking. Okay, you can do this with balls. Balls are a bit intimidating, but you can do it with balls. Otherwise, you just do it with tees. Okay, we've got 2 tees here. Okay, we're going to put them just either side of the club head. Okay, it'll be obviously behind the golf ball that you're addressing. So address the golf ball there. If I'm hitting that way, put the tees there. Okay. I'll put the long one. I'm going to put the long one that side. Okay. All right. Okay, and then you're going to focus on, okay, kind of keeping your chest more on top of the golf ball. So not letting your head and chest go this way. Okay, but basically missing the teeth, right? That's the idea. So if you get that sort of inside and back out, you're going to catch this inside tee. That would be your toe strike. That's where you're at the moment. Okay, so nice setup, routine, everything. Okay, and then we're just going to try and hit the middle of that club face and not disturb the teeth. Okay, so a little bit more strike and execution and downswing base now. All right, there'll be a couple of wild ones here and there, but your ball striking and stuff and direction should really start improving in the next week or so. Okay, so I'm excited to see where we can go. All right, thank you, my mate. That's your little bit of work for the week. Obviously, you can split it into a couple of sessions or whatever, but that's how I want you to do it. Or you can do that session, and if you get a chance, do the whole session again exactly like that. Okay, send some videos when you can, and enjoy work tonight. So mean, shame, but yeah, we'll talk soon. Okay, thank you, my mate.